What's up, all you Marvel Legends loving peeps? Toy Shiz here, and I got a really quick Marvel Legends update for you. Hasbropulse unleashed the new images for the Endgame Wave 2. A couple promo pictures here and there, nothing quite carded just yet, but it also cements a lot of the movie figures that we knew to be coming, albeit a little bit change here and there. Some interesting choices, and a lot of you saying, well, I'm happy, I'm not happy, but we're going to talk about it really fast. I really dig the comic book characters, and I'm actually digging the MCU characters, especially a couple in this wave. That War Machine is looking pretty fantastico. First and foremost, of course, we already knew we were getting the Rock Python, another member of the Serpent Society. I'm digging the blues that this guy's got going on. I like his little emblem on his chest. Very cool, very old school. And again, it's nice to see them kind of putting more of an effort towards completing certain teams. Maybe Alpha Flight soon? We will see. Next up is Union Jack. Now, a lot of people, the first thing that they noticed was that when Union Jack was first shown off last year at a couple of the conventions, he was sporting more of those Spider-Man 29 butterfly joints, but they seem to have changed the body mold for this particular shot, and it most likely will be the one we are getting since these are official promo shots from Hasbropulse. A lot of you may be kind of disappointed. I actually really like the 29.9 body choice, except for this one. You know, this one's kind of been used to death. I think it made him look a lot, more up to date, we'll just say, but it comes with a couple weapons. Much like Rock Python, nothing really known if they come with alternate accessories, fingers crossed, but we all know that we will be getting some Build-A-Figure accessories, which we will get to right at the end. Another comic book figure we will be getting is a updated Beta Ray Bill. I'm going to be quite honest with you, the Toy Biz, the original Beta Ray Bill that they did, is quite amazing. I do highly recommend that one. This one, it's not bad. It's more of an updated Beta Ray Bill, but I like that classic kind of look that he had, the classic costume. Not that there's anything wrong with this one, but it's more of that muted, not so much the fun of comic books kind of coming out in his costume, although he does look like a great looking figure, and I'm digging his accessory that he comes with as well. Next up is Loki. It's a classic Jack Kirby-ish style Loki with the horns, big bendy horns, and that cool green and yellow costume that he has. Comes with a sword. I'm digging it. It's another Loki figure. I know we've gotten a dozen Lokis here and there, but, at least he's got the horns. He's the classic comic book one. It's not a bad thing. It's just, it's on that buck again. It kind of looks odd. It kind of doesn't look odd. I'm going to have to wait to see this in hand, in person, to really make the final judgment, but it's not really one that I'm, clamoring for, we'll just say. Finally, we're getting Cherie. A lot of you were saying, where is Cherie? How come, Black Panther wave came out, the first wave of the Endgame came out, where is she? Well, she just simply got pushed back, it seems like, but she seems to be coming with her Black Panther gauntlets. She looks really great, really actually looks spot on to the actress. I wonder if she'll come with any other kind of accessories, maybe an extra head, something to that degree. We'll have to wait and see until the official boxed images come out. Another figure that I think is looking quite fantastic, and one that I'm happy to add to the collection, at least after seeing Endgame and Gwyneth Paltrow pretty much leak the image herself just to show her costume months and months ago, if you guys remember that. But Rescue is coming, and she looks quite great. Now, we did see her in those standard 5.5, 6-inch figures that she'll be paired with Iron Man. But I'm thinking this one is going to be exactly what people want, especially in the articulation. And that does look like double jointed elbows on her, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm interested to see how her back jets work, if she's going to come with plasma bursts and energy effects and all that. Put it right up against Iron Man and just unload the Endgame, man. I'm really excited for this Rescue figure. And that brings us to War Machine. Now, War Machine, I'm going to be quite honest with you, I think after seeing this figure, after hearing that it was going to be a part somehow, some way, I also heard Bath, I heard that it was going to be maybe part of the third wave. All this stuff kind of gets jumbled together, and I'm actually digging this. A lot of times, though, I think the Marvel Legends peeps, they get these early concept designs. Now, he didn't really look like this in the movie. He was more of a different color, and then he had the white suit for the quantum suit, yada, yada. Of course, they get early concepts. They have to make figures that correspond with the movie. So that's basically what just happened. For the most part, I think he looks great. Heck, he can go MCU, kind of can go comic bookish, to be quite honest with you. But he looks great. Hopefully he comes with a Rhodey head, and hopefully that rescue comes with a Pepper Potts head. But if you don't get one in this set, I hope that you do. They do have one because you could have gotten it from the MCU set from last year with the extra Iron Man armor, and then of course the made-up Trevor Slattery Mandarin figure. But if you got that pack, you can just pop that Pepper Potts head right onto her, and that'll work great. Rescue, War Machine, two of the ones that I'm most looking forward to. And I don't usually say that about that. I'm usually more the comic book guy, but after seeing Endgame, these ones do look fantastic. I'm hoping that just they unload War Machine with just weapons galore and energy pulse blasts and all that great stuff. So fingers crossed. Just have to wait to see with the carded images. And lastly, that brings us to the Build-A-Figure, the Professor Hulk. Well, kind of the Professor Hulk, actually. Again, I think this has to do with getting early concept designs. This looks to be Professor Hulk, at least in the face, and then when they kind of traveled back in time, and then he sees his past self destroying the cars, and he's all embarrassed and stuff. I think that's what it looks to be. Get him a pair of glasses. You pretty much have the Professor Hulk from that movie and that particular type of scene. I wonder if we'll see him more as a single carded figure in the quantum suit, as he's a little bit smaller and such, but part of me is like, I'm upset they didn't put him in the quantum suit or that purple suit that's more on the 5.5, 6-inch figure, but also part of me is like, well, that kind of looks cool. So I'm pretty sure that that Iron Infinity Gauntlet, or now how it's better known, the Nano Gauntlet, will probably fit on this figure. If it fit Thanos, that looks to be a really hefty forearm with the fist. So hey, you know what? I bet you that might actually work out. Unless, of course, he is packed with an extra alternate head, or the Iron Infinity Gauntlet itself, the Nano Gauntlet itself. We'll see. We just have to wait for more carded images. But these were available earlier today on Amazon. They were kind of put up all willy-nilly with like no picture, and they were called numbers basically. And a few of you got some pre-orders in. They were taken down a few hours later, so I think this is kind of coinciding with Hasbro putting these out and just saying, look, these are on their way. The Amazon listing said around July 15th. It might be a little bit sooner. I'm thinking maybe towards the end of June. Sometime after Far From Home Wave comes out, all that good stuff, start looking for them. Should be, you know, right around that June, July, maybe more into July, we'll start seeing these on shelves. So, what do you guys think? Any favorite figures of the group? Anything that you have to have? Comment below, let me know. Let's talk some Avengers Endgame Wave 2. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, man, our bank accounts, what is this, like one wave a month, basically, so far? Well, pretty much. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.